Hi everyone, Marla Miller from marlamiller.com. You caught me sipping my coffee. I'm presenting Marketing the Muses Quick Word Critique number 67, I think. This one is a redo, and for those of you who are interested in it, I'm getting quite a few actually, and I'm delighted. Thank you. I will tell you, in the name of transparency, that I put redos right to the top of the list because you are paying for them. The fee isn't much; it's $10, but I do spend some time with them and compare and contrast the revision to the first one that you sent in. So I'm going to make it real easy for you to get redos when we put our PayPal button on the site, and that's coming very soon. But until then, if you want one, just email me at marketingthemuse@gmail.com, and that's on the newsletter and also on the site, and I'll send you an address, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, here we go. Dear Agent, did you realize that all the frogs in America folklore are male? Mr. Toad and Kermit the Frog, to name just a couple, are both male. The time has come for a female frog with an attitude, and her name is Tillie the Frog. Tillie lost her pond when developers plowed it under to build a mall. She is homeless, but Tillie is also an eternal optimist. She gets by with her positive frog-losophies like, your dream may be a hop away, so never give up till you croak. The Adventures of Tillie the Homeless Frog tell of Tillie's search for a new home. In the process, she invents her frog-out-losophies to help her and others stay positive while coping with the environmental disasters plaguing the planet. She uncovers the mystery of the vanishing bees, rescues the ladybugs sprayed with pesticide, and befriends an endangered butterfly in search of milkweed that has been destroyed by developers. Tillie and her friends must find a way to save the planet before it's too late. In the end, she calls upon her readers for help. I'm looking for an agent to help me market my Tillie the Homeless Frog storybook. For the past 10 years, I've successfully marketed Tillie as a three-dimensional sculpted figurine and have sold over 30,000 sculptures to collectors. I created and own the copyrighted figurines, which are cast in the United States in porcelain resin. She offers a URL. Tillie inspires grade school children and many adults with a message of environmental concern and a positive outlook on life through songs, stories, puppets, and t-shirts. Her phenomenal popularity is a result of her upbeat attitude, her concern for the environment, and of course her wacky, amphibious grin that makes people instantly fall in love with her. If Tillie captures your heart and imagination, you would like some sample chapters, please contact me. As Tillie says, keep hopping and hoping. Okay. Well, I loved it the first time, and I love it just as much, if not more now. This is just an absolutely adorable story. Now, I had recommended I went to my first video critique and listened to it, and what I had encouraged her to do was the first letter she had, it was disjointed. She had something about the story, and then she had something about herself as a sculptress, etc., and it was just all over the place. Nice job of consolidating, so I really think this one is ready to go, and I would send it. I don't know if I gave you the name of an agent that would probably be interested in this, but I promise you that I will. If I could think of her name right off the top of my head, I would just offer it right here. She's in San Francisco, and there aren't many children's agents out there, so she would definitely be one. But I also want you to go to the last newsletter where I posted the Writer Magazine's blog about the Santa Barbara Writers Conference and Elfrida Abbey, her visit to my Marketing the Muse workshop. Elfrida came, she's a publisher of the Writer Magazine, and she came and visited on the day that I had an ebook panel, and on the ebook panel was a gentleman by the name of Aaron Mason. So it is this author's job now to go on my site and find Aaron. I've given the URL for his book that he self-published, and I absolutely think that you should get a hold of him. Quite frankly, with the platform that you have and the number of people that you already have as potential buyers, I mean, she's got 30,000 that have bought these figurines. She owns the copyright, she owns the trademark, she owns all of it. I would certainly do brick and mortar because, of course, every author is going to try that, but if they said no, I would just keep hitting the indie publishing, because this is a book that screams for an audience, and she's got everything in place And, you know, you might want a brick and mortar because they could probably get it out there to a wider audience more quickly if they take it. But don't be dismayed if they don't, because I love this story. And I think that, you know, this is the way that we're going to be teaching our children and our grandchildren about being good stewards of the earth. It's going to be through storytelling, and so we need Tillie. And anyway, I hope that this is helpful to this writer. Thank you for giving me another shot at this, and I love what you did. And if I were you, just start sending these queries out and see what you get, and keep me posted. Until the next time, be well. Keep writing.